guys, welcome back today. So today we are going to be unboxing the Bean Box subscription box, and it is all about coffee. So if you love coffee, this is the subscription box for you because they will send you your monthly supply of coffee, and it can be any kind of flavor you like. If you like a light roast or if you want a really bold dark roast, they have that available too. So it is customizable based off of what your preferences are as well. And I think it's great just because you get to try and experiment with different flavors out there, different roasts, and it's fun. I have a great time with this box. So Beanbox is a monthly subscription where you will receive 4 different types of coffee every single month. Each packet of coffee will be about 2 ounces of coffee in a bag, and those will range, it's anywhere from like 16 to 24 cups for all 4 bags of coffee. So you get quite a bit of coffee brewed every single month with what's sent. It's $16.50 to receive this box with free shipping. However, you guys are able to use my code and save $5 off of your first box. So you'll be able to receive a box of coffee for only $11.50. That is crazy. And it's got 4 different flavors in there. So when you first sign up, you will be able to choose if you like light roast, if you want a medium or dark, if you want to experiment, or if you like to stay with certain flavor profiles. All of that can be entered in before you sign up. And you can choose if you want to go with a whole bean or if you want to have it ground when it's shipped to you. I go with a whole bean coffee myself just because it will last a little bit longer and it's a little bit fresher, but I do have to grind it myself at home. But there's no additional charge for that one way or the other, so it's up to you whichever one you prefer. So this is what my bean box looks like when it arrives. And then here are our coffees in here. Now for me, I prefer something that's kind of like a medium roast, a medium to bold blend, but I don't like anything too strong or too dark that's overpowering. So this is my first bag that I have here. We'll go through each of these. This one is going to be a Costa Rica Reserve, and it says it's a toasted nuts and caramel. And what's really awesome is it will tell you where it lines up on the scale, tells you the name of the coffee and who it's from. Then it gives you a brief description about the coffee, what to expect from that coffee blend, what those notes are. And then if you want to buy this coffee again, there's a QR code that you can actually scan, go directly there to buy this particular coffee, and you've actually got your batch number as well. So then you can purchase this coffee again if you really do enjoy it. So I think that's really awesome. They give you everything you're going to need. These are sealed packages in here as well. So if you don't want to use all of it in one shot, you can seal it and reuse it again. The next one that I have is a Honduras Las Capucas. Is that right? This is brandy, caramel, chocolate, and red currant. Oh, snap. That sounds so delicious. Oh man. So the next one is the Johnson House Blend. It is baker's chocolate, toffee, and nostalgia. I wonder what nostalgia tastes like. That's kind of a weird note to put in, so I'm really curious what that means. I don't know. Okay, well, we're gonna try it. We'll find out. And then the next one I have is a Guatemala Finca something. It's cinnamon, cocoa powder, and marzipan. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that word right there, but this one sounds really, really good too. So these are my 4 coffees. What I'm going to do next is I'm actually going to grind these, and we're going to brew all 4 of them and do a quick taste test as well. And I'm going to give you guys my final thoughts as to how each of them smell and how they taste as well. So let's see what happens. So to get started, we will use all of the coffee today. I did have my French press available and also my grinder to grind up my coffee beans. I brewed each of these bags at 8 ounces of coffee, which was about 3 tablespoons from each bag. So after I brewed each cup of coffee, I then did my smell and taste review. So the first one is the Johnson House blend, and this one had a very light chocolate flavor to it, and it was very refreshing. I was curious to see how the nostalgia flavor it was going to play in, and I totally get it. This reminded me of like the coffee they would have at book clubs or like a meeting of some sort, and it was just this old-fashioned flavor, but it was really, really good. I really liked it. The next one then was the Guatemala Finca coffee, and this one had notes of cinnamon and chocolate and marzipan. You could smell the cinnamon and chocolate in this. It was so heavy. I loved it. But I didn't really find the marzipan flavor in this coffee, and I did find this to be a very bitter coffee. So if you like bitter coffee, this would be the one for you then. Personally, it wasn't my favorite. The next one then was the Honduras coffee, and this one had notes of caramel, chocolate, and even brandy in it. And when you first smelled the beans out of the bag, they were very sweet and they smelled amazing. This was a good morning cup of coffee. There was no aftertaste, it was very smooth, and truthfully, I just wanted more of it. I found that it would have been a very complimentary coffee to having a full breakfast like pancakes and syrup. It was very complimentary to that. The last one then was the Costa Rica Reserve, and this one had notes of caramel, nuts, and even cocoa nibs. And I did find that the beans were a little bit lighter in color than the other ones, and there was a little bit of an aftertaste, a little bitterness to it, but it wasn't strong, and it was still drinkable. I did think these beans smelled the best. And while it was brewing, I thought it smelled the best of the four as well. However, my favorite for the taste was the Johnson House blend where it had that notes of nostalgia. It was so unique and I totally understood the flavors that I really enjoyed that coffee. Lastly, for a color review, all of the coffees brewed at about the same color. They were all about that medium roast. Beautiful. Don't you just love fresh coffee? It makes me so happy just smelling it and enjoying it. I love this. So you guys, again, you can sign up and receive this box and it will cost you less than going to a coffee shop and buying 2 cups of coffee, and you get all of this coffee to try. So comment down below, let me know what you think of the bean box, and if you are a coffee lover, drop me a coffee emoji as well and we'll chat about it. Let me know what flavors you guys like. We'll talk all about the coffee. Let's have a coffee chat. I'm going to give this 5 stars today on my review scale because I absolutely love this box. I think it's great value and you have great quality tasting coffees as well. So I will chat with all of you guys in a future video. Have a great rest of the day and I will see you guys soon. Bye!